How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday, and yes, we are live, and we're live at the MakerFlo studio, and we are live on Facebook group and our YouTube channel. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start of your week. If it's your first time joining, my name is Danny. We got Sam here who is going to craft with you in a little bit, and we have Jesse behind the cameras and computer. So again, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have a great live for you guys today. We're going to be crafting on a not so new, but an improved product that we just released again on Friday. Actually, maybe two. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to the two of them.
So many things.
So we're gonna get so many things. Okay, you heard it. Sam said we're gonna get too many things going on today on this live. So again, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. If it's just your first time, welcome. What we do is here on we go live on Tuesdays and we craft. Every Tuesday is different. A little bit different. We try to do things that you guys suggest or that we haven't done in ever. But today we are going to be using our new and improved. Actually, I didn't even see what it. The coffee mug and the wine.
Yes.
Okay, so we might
So many
may get
things.
to two things. So many things, like she said.
Maybe more.
Maybe even more. But if you missed it, yes, we did release our new updated version of our coffee mug and our wine, both powder coated, that are available in 10 different colors now. They are available on the site as of now. And you mean, what do you mean improve? Well, the update, and I'll let Sam show you in a little bit as well when she starts crafting. Actually, I have one open here.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Cruz.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Cruz. Welcome.
Jen.
Happy Tuesday. How are you guys? How was your guys' weekend? What I mean improve is now we have a twist lid on. Before is when you just push it down. Now it's a twist. And also, it's leak proof, and hopefully we can show you guys that here on the live as well. But if not, we have pretty cool videos up on our YouTube channel that you can go ahead and test and check it out. But yes, these are our new and improved powder coated wine tumbler and coffee mug. Yes.
Can I just say really quick?
Go for
so
it.
Carrie's on the live. I
All
would
right.
love her to know because I forgot to message her that her missing lamp is on its way to her. It's getting replaced today.
Yeah, sorry
Very
about
sorry.
that. We were informed that they forgot your lamp, but don't you worry, Carrie. It is on its way. We will make sure it gets to you ASAP. And again, how was everyone's weekend? How did you guys craft this weekend? Did you guys have events that you guys went to, or were you just at home relaxing? Sam, what did you do this weekend?
Well, first it's Kenna. Kenna's on too.
Hey, Kenna.
I did two craft events, well, two vendor events on Saturday, and made that my whole day. And I was quite tired. And on Sunday, I did laundry and I cleaned my house.
Nice. Sounds like a busy weekend then, especially because they were back to back, right? The vending, one in the morning
I
and
went
afternoon.
like what 10 to. I had to be there at 10 for the first one, and then I left around 4:30, and then literally drove to the other one, set up, and yeah, that was it.
Jesse, how was your weekend?
I drove a lot this weekend.
Drove a lot.
Drove
You
like
didn't drive me anywhere.
oh, okay. Drove like 5 hours Saturday and Sunday.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
A lot of behind the wheel action then.
Yes, sir.
Driving around. Nice. Awesome.
And then Carrie said she took a ride up towards Ventura, and Sunday she crafted.
Ooh.
Nice. Ventura? Is that what you said? Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Ventura.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear you guys had a great weekend. Again, we are going to be crafting with our new powder coated wine and coffee mugs. So stay tuned. And we are going to be using another product that I believe is already on the site. But if you did not know, you will in a bit once Sam starts crafting with it. And remember, ask a few questions, as many questions as you want. We'll give you guys answers here and then. And if we can't get you an answer, then we will make sure we will as fast as we can. Yes, Sam.
So two things. First, Jennifer said she's busy getting ready for her new events. She has two this weekend.
Nice. There you go. So, what are you preparing for this weekend? What's going to be your top seller? You think?
And the other thing I'm gonna call you out. I heard you got some exercise this weekend. What did you do?
Yeah, we did actually. My youngest one had he's been wanting to go on a hike, a specific hike actually. I'm not sure what it's. I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's out here in Arizona, and it is in Buckeye. And he was there about 2 years ago, and it's okay. So let me explain it. So this hiking trail, when you get there, you see a big like line of stairs, just stairs, like a bunch of stairs. I don't even know how many stairs there was, but they were there last about a year ago, maybe 2 years almost, and he was really not. He didn't do too well, right? So my son has been in this journey of getting really fit and very healthy and stuff, and he is completely like a different person now. Like I'm very so proud of him. Like I told him. And so we decided to go, and it was my first time there. It was their second time there. And we were out there for, I want to say more than 2 hours. We went up those stairs. He and my older one also just killed the stairs. They went up there like nothing, and it's pretty busy. It's a pretty busy hike. Pretty busy stair workout. We saw a couple of people coming down, running down the stairs. Some of them going up the stairs with dumbbells, and it was just crazy. But yeah, it's a very cool. And we finished the stairs, and then there's trails once you get to the top of the hill. And yeah, we went. I don't even know how far, but we were out there for a while, and it was pretty cool. Once we got to the top, the very top, we were able to see like just the entire bottom of it was a great view, very nice, and I was glad that I was just excited for him. You know, he's had this goal of going back there and crushing it, and he absolutely did. So it was cool. But yes, I did get. I'm surprised actually. I didn't wake up the next day sore, so I was really surprised about that. But I'll tell you, once we got back home, everyone knocked out for at least 2-3 hours and stuff. So yes.
And no one was chasing you.
And no one was chasing me. Yeah, and no one was chasing me. Yeah, but yes, it was pretty awesome. Yes, yes, Sam.
So we got some people in here saying Kenna got her light. She loves it.
Awesome, great.
Kimberly says hello from Texas.
Hi, Kimberly. How are you? How's Texas right now?
And then Jennifer's responding to your big seller question. She says tumblers and pens.
Tumblers and Thames. Well, I hope you kill it out there too. I'm sure you will.
And she's adding that she would never do all those stairs. Horrible knees.
It's I got there and I was like, oh my god! I literally like looked up and I was like, wow, right? And I was telling them at the beginning, the stairs, the separation of each step is pretty wide, so you're not even halfway. I wasn't even halfway up the stairs. It was like where my legs were feeling it already. I was like, oh my god, this is burning already. We're not even halfway. But as you got higher, the space in between each step got a little like less. It got closer, but it's just that beginning. After that, it was great. It was smooth, and it was just like I said, like there's some impressive people out there just running down the stairs, like with backpacks, with dumbbells. It is crazy. But I mean, good for them. Obviously, they committed to the workout and all that stuff. So kudos to them. But like I said, my moment was my little one just killing and going up there and just crushing it and stuff. So kudos to him. But yeah.
They need to have a service where someone will you can pay someone to chase you up the stairs or chase you through the hike. And I feel like that would just be really beneficial for everyone involved.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I wish I could remember the name of the stairs. I can look it up while you guys are crafting and stuff. But again, if you come to Arizona, I'm sure there's something similar out there, probably around your neighborhood or somewhere close to you or something like that. Huh?
I hope not.
But yeah, it's just this big staircase. Like it's just huge, and it's awesome. It's awesome just to see it in person. And like I said, it was really busy. So yeah, yes.
Kimberly said that it is very windy. And then someone else said something.
It's been pretty windy here too. Actually, really windy. And the last couple of days, it's been really cold with the rain. So it was a nice little change. But that just means we're getting towards the end of this, and summer is coming pretty soon. Like you can feel it. It's like just around the corner, and we're getting ready for those 115 days and stuff. So hopefully it takes a little longer than what I think it will be. Actually.
Well, my sister-in-law Anna says hello.
Hi Anna, how are you?
She had one of the events I went to was her event. And
right,
she actually had a bunch of the Yono markers out for people to use.
Okay.
She does like a paint class where she will pre-draw the canvases for them.
Okay.
And they just fill everything else in with
Oh,
paint.
that's cool. That's smart. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did it go? How did they like the Yono markers? And how do you like them just in general? I'm curious to find that out. What she said, was it the victory steps? Let me see. Let me see my phone real quick. I know. I don't know if it's saved. This. Sorry,
I
but
hope
I
there's
know.
not multiple series of steps out
There
there.
probably is.
Did you say buckskin or buckeye?
Buckeye. It's in Buckeye.
Okay.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you? I thought I had it
This
here.
one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Victory steps at Verado.
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 Like
Yes.
Dorado.
Like yes.
El Dorado.
Let me see. Let me bring it up here and show you guys a picture. What was it called?
Victory steps at Verado. And Anna says she loves those markers.
Here we go. All right. So let me bring some images up. Let's see here. I think this is probably the best image here, which is probably this one. But let's see if we could. I don't know if it's going to give you any justice.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do those steps.
Yeah.
Tell
So
you that right
it's
now.
like the it's a long way up, like a very very long way up, and you can see. I don't know if you could tell, but the steps right there, right in the front, like they're very spacious in between them. So like you start feeling it like right on your quads really fast and on your thighs, where it was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And as we got higher, it was they got a little bit closer. But once you get to the top, this is the view
Oh, wow.
that you. Oh, wrong way. Wait.
Works.
Yeah. Like that's the view
That's cool.
of like all of, I guess, Buckeye. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it was very nice. It was beautiful and very breathtaking once you get up there and stuff like that. But yeah, it was awesome. So I guess that if you have something like that, I recommend it. Go check it out.
Kimberly says her son and daughter-in-law hike them and they love that area.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I had never been out there. The area is so pretty.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my older one, like while we were standing up there, that like I'm so surprised how much green there was like on the far like.
Girl, this is Arizona?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like surprised so much green. Like it's just nice. It's so pretty out there. And so I'm like, wow. But even just the area there, the buildings, the just the little scene that's there. It's very nice. It's a nice little area there. But yes. Anyways, enough of my hiking journeys with my family. But yes. But again, if you do have something around you, I recommend that go check it out. Take your time. You don't have to rush through it, right? But it's great to do something different. And it was definitely something different that I enjoyed. So yeah. So enough of me. Again, let's get to the crafting part because that's what you guys are here for. And
Hi, Veronica.
Hi, Veronica. That's what you guys are here for. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the entire live. Again, after this, we have a second live on our other platforms. So make sure you guys check that one out as well. But yeah, feel free to ask away. And yeah, let's let Sam over here and start crafting.
All right. We're going to UV DTF on everything. Just like in that video. All right, guys. So we brought some new friends and some old friends. We'll start with the new ones first. I'm going to kind of move some stuff out of the way. But what I brought to you guys is we have our new coffee mug. So I've got an orange one right here. Is this one of the new colors?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah, this is one of the new colors. So for those of you who do not know, when we relaunched our powder-coated 40-ounce tumbler, we launched them in 10 colors. So before the powder-coated lineup, the number of available colors kind of varied from product to product. But as we are relaunching and we're bringing the products back, we are bringing them back in all 10 colors. That way you have the same ones to choose from in every style. That way you can have a matching, skinny to your 40, to your wine cup, to your coffee mug. You don't have to have some of them pink, some of them teal. They can all be the color you want them to be. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so we're going to start with this orange coffee mug right here. These guys are really cool. As Danny was telling you, the revamp version of this is the fact that the lids are different. So there's a couple of different things with this lid. The cup's still amazing quality. You still get hot and cold beverages. I want to say like 12 12 cold, 8 hot. Sounds about right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to look it up just to make sure?
We could, maybe. Or if by we, I mean one of you guys, that would be awesome. But I'm pretty sure, so the same hours of hot and coldness available. But what's really cool about these is they have these new tops. So the first thing I'll show you with the top is the fact that they have this little gasket in here. So now they are leak proof. So if you accidentally spill it like that, it's not going to spill out. Yes, Jesse.
Yeah, 24 hours cold, warm for 8 hours.
Okay, so 24 cold, 8 hot. So that's a lot of time there. I will attest that if you put your coffee in one of these mugs and you close the lid, it is going to stay very hot for a long time. So like I always like to leave mine at least open so that there is some airflow going through. That way, in an hour or so you can actually drink the coffee. But yeah, it keeps it ridiculously warm. Okay, so that's the first change is the fact that the lid has that little gasket, so now it's leak proof. The second change is that they're actually screw on instead of just like pop on. They have a little bit better, basically sealing options now, and they're not gonna continue to spill like they had in the past. So it's got a better lid. It's gonna have the same care card in here that lets you know about hand washing, not dishwasher safe, not microwave safe, do not drop. So it's got all the info in here that you need. Yes, Jesse.
So a couple things.
Sure.
Kimberly said my son and daughter-in-law hike in that area. They love it. And Veronica said hello, and Julia said hello.
Hello, Julia. Hello, Veronica. And awesome. Yeah, that's really cool, Kimberly. I will tell you guys the only place I hike is Papago, and that's because it's near my house and I'm familiar with the trails. When I say familiar, I mean one trail, which is the trail I like to go on, because otherwise it is very easy to get lost, and no one wants that. So yeah. But okay, so anyways, we have this cup here, and I'm gonna leave the lid on. But I will also tell you, because the lid has that twist on feature now, it's only gonna rest in a couple spots. So what you can do is you want to put the lid on, and you can kind of see where it naturally ends. So this part ends here, this part ends here, and what that tells you is that's actually aligned with where the seam end is. So basically, like say you're engraving, things like that, you can kind of use that as a seam trick. So you can either put the lid on, kind of draw your markings, or you can use the inside of where the threading ends. So that's really helpful as well for these kind of projects. But let's go ahead and let's add something fun to this. What we're doing is some quick customizations today. So we're going to do UV DTF. So I've got this here. This is one of our little transfers from our friends over at Ninja Transfers. Hopefully we'll have something like this available to you guys soon. That way you guys can actually order these from our site and not have to get them from other places. But yeah, this should be available pretty soon. So let's go ahead and talk about how to apply this. So looking at this kind of just as is, you wouldn't really know, but there's actually 2 pieces of paper involved. So there's going to be the paper underneath the sticker that it's stuck to, and then there's going to be the carry sheet on top, which you want to stick the design to. Once you have it on the carry sheet, then we can put it on the cup, and that way it'll be in the right direction. So we're going to go ahead and just use this little squeegee tool that came with this little cup holder, and I'm going to go ahead and just squeegee onto the carrier sheet. So you want to go ahead and just make sure you're pressing down nice and firmly, getting that to transfer over. And then once it's transferred over, we can go ahead and add it to the cup. So let me know if you guys are familiar with this process, if you guys have any tips or tricks that you like to do when applying these sheets. I've noticed when there's little small pieces, they tend to get lost behind. So you want to make sure you're peeling slowly to make sure you get every piece. But other than that, I would love to hear what you guys have for tips and tricks with this. But yeah, let's go ahead and start peeling this. I'm going to find where these 2 sheets separate, and then we'll make sure that the whole thing transferred over. Yes, Danny?
Julia asked a question. She said, I ordered cups. How can I use my laser on them?
Julie, that's a great question. And I'm going to tell you a little spoilie. You might want to stick around for the next live because we will be engraving on cups in the next live. So did she say she got the powder coated ones? Or?
She didn't. She just said she ordered cups. So that was my next question, actually. I was going to ask her, what kind of cups did you get?
Good thought process. So yeah, so let us know, Julie, what kind of cups you got. But if they're powder coated, they're going to engrave with ease in your laser engraver. And also, what kind of engraver do you have? I think would be my next question. But yeah, let us know. All right, so I was able to get this to transfer over. So I'm going to go ahead and just peel it off of the carrier sheet. I'm going to go ahead and set my mug on this little holder. Okay, like that. I want it to be where if I'm drinking the cup, so you'd be drinking like this, the front would be right here in front of you because I want it to be for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just angle it like this, get it nice and even, and then we're going to lay the design onto the cup. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to just place this where I want it carefully. Perfect. I want to center up the middle first and then kind of push the rest of the design down. And then I'll use my little squeegee tool to do the rest.
And then Julia says she has the S140 watt.
S140 watt.
It's a big one.
That sounds pretty powerful, so I think you'll have no problem engraving our cups with that. Do you know if that one needs a rotary, Jesse?
Yeah, it does.
So depending on what kind of designs you're wanting to do, like if it's a full cup design, you might want to grab a rotary. Otherwise, what we're doing in the next live could really help you. We'll actually be using jigs like this one here, made by our good friend, who is not in the chat at the moment, but I'm sure she'll be here soon. I need to text her and ask her where she's at.
Where you at? Trying to buy your jigs.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my little squeegee tool now, and I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that this decal applies to the cup.
And Julia said she does have the rotary.
Awesome. Yeah, you're going to be all set then. You can do full wraps, you can do little ones. It's going to be really cool. Definitely interested to know if you have engraved many other cups before, what kind of style they were typically. But yeah, you shouldn't have too many problems with that. Jesse, do you know if we have settings for that machine?
Not for the 40 watt, but...
But Jesse would love to get your settings once you have them.
Yeah. No, but X Tools does have material list for the 40 watt.
Okay.
So if you go on their website, they have very in-depth material settings. I can link it in the site too.
Awesome.
On the chat.
Yeah. So Jesse will send you those settings just in case. That's what X Tool recommends. So they may be awesome and they may just be a good starting point. So check those out and let us know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and try to start peeling this. I think I got that sticker to attach. Let's see. Yep, everything looks good so far. So I'm peeling nice and slowly to make sure all of these little pieces stay on. So far, so good. Oh, whoops. Looks like we missed a little bit here. So let's go back for that. I do want this whole little blue thing to stay. So I'm going to just go back and pay special attention to all these little end pieces so that they will stay onto the cup. Let's see if that did it. Yep, there we go. Now it's staying. Awesome. That's pretty cool. What do we think, guys? Transferred pretty nicely.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks clean.
And then when you're drinking your little coffee cup, you drink it like this, and you can see your little design. Super neat. Yeah. Awesome. So that's how quick and easy you can personalize with UV DTF. Now that we've tried on this cup, let's do it with another one that has slightly different curves and see how that ends up. So we're just going to put this to the side for now. I'll leave that right here so you can remember what we did. And let's move on to this cool yellow wine glass. All right. So now the wine glass has a bit of a curve on it, so that's something you want to pay attention to when you're laying your sticker down. So with this one, ideally, you want to try to keep the majority of it up here, because once you get down to this area, it's not going to lay flat. So you have to be a little more careful when you're applying your designs to it. So knowing me, I picked the harder one for this one, not sure why, but we're going to try to line it up as close to the top as possible, and then we'll squeegee the rest down. So we'll go ahead and get this to transfer the carrier sheet first, and then we'll put it onto the wine glass. Yes, Jesse?
So Carrie and Julia loved it.
Awesome.
And Kimberly said, I use more of the 40-ounce powder-coated tumblers, but I would love to have a cup like this orange one.
Awesome. Yeah, the 40-ounce powder-coated, those will fit on there really nicely. The other thing I would recommend, and I don't think I have it on me right now, but you can also make little jig attachments to go to the rotary, where they will screw onto the lid a little better for you. So if you're having any trouble getting that tumbler to grip onto that rotary, you can use like masking tape, things like that, but you could also use like a jig, which we might be able to show you in the next live too. But yeah, super cool. So I'm getting all of this to transfer over right now, guys, and then we'll go ahead and put it onto the cup. Now I do remember with this one that all of these little pieces like to get a little extra attention to stick. So we're going to go ahead and just do that now. Awesome. And then I'm going to go ahead and get it to peel onto the carrier. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to go ahead and find a corner where it will lift and separate these two films. Now, if you guys have done this before, you'll know that it is pretty versatile. But for anyone who hasn't done this process before, I will let you know that you can pretty much apply this on any hard surface. So UV DTF is great for tumblers. It's great for like whiskey glasses. It's going to be good for like decanters, boxes, all that jazz. So anything like that is going to be great. The softer surfaces is what you want to use more of the DTF for. Just going to make sure that this lid is on nice and tight so that it goes right where I want it to. Yes, Jesse?
So Kimberly had a question.
Sure.
She said, I've often heard the UV DTF will peel if you have hot liquids in it. Is that true or not?
I haven't seen that happening, but we can test it. I will tell you that I used my coffee mug that I put a bunch of Harry Potter little designs on the other day, and I didn't have that issue. But I do really like that mug, so I don't use it a lot. But I'll definitely try to use it more and see if I have that issue. So far, I haven't. Anyone else who uses Ninja Transfers, let me know if you guys have that issue.
And then Julia says she's got to run, but she'll watch the replay.
Hey, thank you so much, Julie. We really appreciate you being here. And thank you for catching the replay. We'll see you soon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just get all of this part here that I know is nice and flat, and I'm going to get that to lay down first. And then I'm going to work on the bottom, which is more curved. But I do like how this is coming out. If we can get this all to lay flat, this is going to be pretty awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom and kind of work my way over. Here we go. Not bad. I do see it folding a little bit, which you could probably prevent by cutting into the plastic or into the carrier sheet. But let's see how well we can get this to stick as is. So you can always do this in parts is kind of what I was talking about, where you could like, you know, cut off the bottom, or you cut like little strips into it here so that it fits a little bit better. But I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Ashley said hi.
Hey, there she is. That is our friend who makes all the awesome jigs that we're using in these lives. So this was made by my friend. Ashley, feel free to link your jigs. People have been very curious about them. Let us know why you feel these jigs help you. Because even with like applying stickers like this, like the UV DTF, like they're super helpful to have something to hold it in. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to go ahead and start peeling. I might peel from the bottom and work my way up. Let me just make sure this little piece is stuck on there.
Ashley said she had a meeting.
You had a meeting?
You can just say you forgot, Ashley.
Was it to talk about why you weren't here in this live? No.
Janessa said, I've never had that issue, and I have a lot of coffee tumblers with UV DTF. I guess you just have to make sure you don't soak your cup in water or put it in the dishwasher.
Good to hear. Awesome.
Yeah, so I did the DTF on some shorts. And
Yeah.
I washed them like, I don't know, a bunch of times, and it's still there besides what I literally like picked off.
On shorts?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Like, they're like athletic shorts. So.
Are you sure it wasn't DTF and not UV DTF?
Yeah, DTF.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said, DTF.
They were asking about the...
I know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the same page.
But no, my point was I think you can wash both of them.
Yeah.
That was fine.
It just depends on the application.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's try this again. Part of my little leaves were not sticking, so I wanted to give it a little bit more time.
And Ashley said I make them because I'm lazy.
You make them, or because you're resourceful. How about that? Okay. These ones are not wanting to stick just because they're so small. So I'm just having to go back and make sure that the carrier sheet is really stuck on nice and tight. And then let's try to peel again. Here we go. There we go. And then if you just see like a little piece like this one, you can just go back and really just push it down and then try again. Yeah, looks like that's working much better now. Awesome. Yeah, even with the curved part at the bottom, I think this is coming out pretty nice. Yeah, not too bad. Cool. So let's take a look at that, guys. What do we think? Not too shabby, really vibrant. And the other thing you could always do with this, like say you're nervous about it coming off potentially, or you're not happy about the way it laid down, you can always do epoxy over it. Like just do a real thin layer of epoxy just to really seal everything in and to give it a little extra shine. So if you're not content or if you're nervous that, you know, your hard work might go to waste, just give it a little thin layer of epoxy. You're good to go. But cool. So we did those 2 cups. Super easy to do. We still have about 15 minutes left, so let's talk about a quick set that you can do. So I'm going to just move these to the side for a second. Now, next thing we're going to want to show you is, you guys remember these cool little guys? This is one of our decanters. So I'm just going to unbox this real quick. We'll take a look at this. So for anyone who's gotten one of our decanters before, you know that they come pretty expertly packaged. They're going to have a little thing on the back that you undo. And then you'll see the lid kind of safely put in the top, separated by lots of cardboard. And then you find a decanter. Cool. So now we have a decanter. It has a little lid. So with all of this, there's a lot of ways you can personalize this. You can engrave this. We could also do some UV DTF on it. So why don't we try doing that? I did bring a couple of things with me. So I have the whiskey glasses as well, which are currently sold out on our site. These should be back around the 1st. And the reason why I want to show you this project with them is, let's say you have a deadline coming up shortly after the 1st. This is one of the quickest way to personalize these items as soon as you get them and, you know, get them all to match. So we've got 2 whiskey glasses here. We've got a decanter. We also have our whole setup here of foam. So this is a foam insert that can go in our awesome boxes. So we have our box here that we can do UV DTF on, the foam that we can use to put all the things in it. So let's just make a custom set, all right? So here we go. We've got our decanter first, and this is going to be perfect for some groom squad activities. So, you know, wedding season is approaching, is what I've been told, and we'll go ahead and just do one of these sets here. So this is a way you can easily customize, like say you want to put together a little box for your groomsmen. This is a great way to do that. So we'll use some of UV DTF and we'll go ahead and personalize everything here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to figure out which ones I want to go where. So I think for this, I want to put maybe this right here, a little groom squad right across it. What do we think, guys? That look cool? Let's do that. And then maybe for the glasses, we can use these little circles here. These smaller little groom squad guys. So I'm going to get my scissors. I'll cut those out. And, you know, they don't have to be this. This is just a design that we borrowed from Creative Fabrica, which is, you know, a company that we work with. If you guys are ever ordering from us, you'll probably get a flyer. And that flyer will give you a month-long subscription to get all those awesome designs from that website. So let's go ahead and just cut these out. Yes, Jesse?
Ashley said, oh, never heard that before. And Kimberly said you can also add a flask to match as a bonus.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do these just as easily on the flask. So, like, you print out all these really cool designs, right? And then once you have the designs, it's up to you to put them, you know, wherever you want. Because they're going to stick on that flat surface. As long as it's a nice flat surface, you're good to go. And then we can even use this bigger one that we have here to go on top of the box when we're done customizing these little items.
And then Ashley is adding her links to the chat as well.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that, Ashley. All right, cool. So let's start with this decanter first. I'm going to go ahead and just slide these over. And we're going to go ahead and do that same process where we want to transfer the design onto the carry sheet. So we're turning it upside down, and we're just smoothing it over so that it'll transfer. If you have fingerprints, anything like that on your decanter, your wine glass, I'd say make sure you're cleaning those first, just to make sure. I have some Windex spray nearby, but my decanter's looking pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and just forego that for the moment. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this to separate and see if the design is going to stay back. And let us know if you have questions along the way, guys. I know this is fairly easy, but there's definitely questions to be asked, so just let us know. One of those questions, if that is how to better get these separated, let me know what the answer is. Yes, Jesse?
Ashley said she needs to try UV DTF at some point. And Jeanette asked, do we print custom and sell custom UV DTF?
So that's a great question. At the moment, we don't. However, we do have a custom printing option on our website. So we do have that available to you now. But if you're looking for your own prints, at the moment, we don't have that. We will soon. We're hoping to have something launched with our friends over at Ninja Transfer shortly. So you might already see some of our products on their site. Don't worry, those are safe. Those are from us. But yeah, hopefully we're working something out with them really soon to where we can bring you that. And I'm having the darndest time getting this to separate. Let's see. I just kind of tore it so that it would have like a rough edge. See if that'll do it for us. And if not, I might just move on to something else in the meantime. Yeah, can one of you guys separate this for me? I don't know why. It's being so difficult. So let's go ahead and work on these so that these are ready to go when we are. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. And for those of you watching, what I couldn't do was I just couldn't separate the plastic sheet, which Danny did so easily, apparently. Just a special person. Cool.
So it's up here. So.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'll put it back on.
See, not so easy.
How did I put it back together?
Okay, so that should be ready.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So it looks like we got it to transfer so well. Look at that. Now let's go ahead and put it onto the glass. We're going to go ahead and put that right here. So now you want to line this up with where you want it to go. Try not to get your fingers on the actual stickers themselves. You just want to have it on the carry sheet. And let's even this out. Looking pretty good. And smooth it over. Yep, there we go. So now we'll go ahead and use a little squeegee tool and make sure everything's laying nice and flat.
Kimberly said she uses her weeding pick on the corners.
Oh, that's so smart.
And then Ashley said the whiskey set, knife, and flask make such good groomsmen skits.
I bet. All right, here we go. Let's see how that stuck. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Groom squad. Pretty cool. So look at that. That stuck really well. So that part of it's done. See how easy it was to personalize that? So now we have our decanter ready to go. Just gonna go ahead and leave this to the side for now. And let's work on these whiskey glasses. Okay. So let's see if I got this to transfer. And if I can find the edge. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is this something that looks easy? You could do this. I know Mother's Day is coming up. St. Patty's just passed. Easter baskets. You could do stuff like this with the boxes too. You can always put something fun in their little cups, like a fun little sticker like we did with the mugs and the wine tumbler. And make them a really cool little Easter box in there too. Throw some candy. Maybe some Peeps. What are your guys' favorite Easter candies? Jesse, you start.
I love most of it, honestly. I just don't like jelly beans.
No jelly beans?
Jelly beans. I never understood why jelly beans are so popular.
What about you, Danny?
What was the question?
What's your favorite Easter candy?
I don't know, actually. I've never really thought about that.
Is it the Cadbury eggs?
No.
All right, guys, let us know.
Reese's, probably.
Oh, like the little Reese's, but I don't know why these are so hard for me right now. Could be my nails. Here we go. Awesome. I think I just got it. Maybe. Nope. Okay. So yeah, next time we'll be using a weeding tool, guys, and hopefully that'll help us a little bit more. I'm gonna try this one. I think I got this one. I feel the stickiness. Yep. Okay. All right. So I was able to get it to transfer to the carry sheet. So that is half the battle. And then I'm actually going to use my friend's jig here, because she made us one specifically for these rocks glasses. I'll put the rocks glass in there, so it lays nice and flat. And then we're going to go ahead and lay that over the cup.
Kimberly said anything chocolate is her favorite, and Carrie said chocolate covered marshmallows and the sweet tarts.
Oh, that's a good call. Here we go. Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you. Oops, that'll be perfect. All right, so again, we want to make sure you're going from the center. You want to kind of push down from the center and then make everything else even out around it. That's how you get the most consistent layout. Cool, so we got another one done here. Perfect. And then we just got to peel that off and see how it's stuck. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. I will tell you one thing. It's getting less scary to peel these as they stick nicely. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So now we have a fun little decorated cup here. Groom Squad, perfect to put your groom beverages in. All right, cool. So that's done. Let's do one more. And then we'll have the whole set complete. There we go. Cool. Let's make sure that transferred. Perfect. It did. And the reason why it has to transfer is otherwise it would be like backwards or upside down. So you want to make sure you get the transfer to happen first and then place your image. Okay, perfect. Yep. And then go ahead and just smooth all that out. Okay, and then let's see if that, nope, not yet. Too easy. So again, if you see that the decal's coming up when you're trying to peel, just push it back down and lay it down a little flatter. Then you should be good. Let's find out.
Alex Mars said, hola, hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Let's see. And I think, I know Edixmar has been interested in engraving too. We'll have some more of that real soon for you in the next live. See, this S does not want to stay down.
Ashley said she increased the tolerance with the whiskey jig, so it's a bit easier to place now.
I was wondering that. I know that you sent us another one, and I was wondering if that was why. That makes so much sense. Cool. But yeah, no, that works out. And again, having this jig makes it really easy just to make sure that everything's going to lay nice and flat the way you want it. But yeah, check that out, guys. So now we have 2 cups, a decanter, and we have a box ready to customize. We've got a couple minutes, so let's just do that really quick, so that way it's done. So we'll go ahead and pull out this box. This is one of our brand new boxes. So if you didn't know now, our boxes come in boxes to keep them nice and protected. We'll just take that box out real quick. Okay, so now we have this box. And in the box, we'll put our foam and all that, but what we'll do first is I'm going to put the little sticker on top. So let's go ahead and grab our UV DTF decal. Let's do, which one do you guys think? This big one? Or should we do this little circle one so that it matches the cups a little better?
I like the big one.
The big one? Alright, Jesse said the big one. Let's go ahead.
Also, you have a couple minutes.
A couple minutes? 2? I'll try to move fast. No promises. So let's go ahead and cut out our image. You want to leave yourself enough room to be able to peel any other decals. Awesome. And we'll put
Ashley
these to the side.
said, go big or go home. And then Kimberly asked, when will the glasses be available?
Great question, Kimberly. So April 1st is what's on the website right now. If that changes, we will update the website. But for now, I'd say to go to that page where it has the Whiskey Rocks glasses, and you can actually sign up for alerts on when that comes back into stock. So the first is probably when, but just sign up for alerts, and as soon as it's put into inventory, you'll get an email alerting you that it is back. So you'll be the first to know. Right, that should have transferred. Let's see. And then once we put this on here, we can make our little customized box and be ready to go. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, cool. So that did transfer. It transfers fairly easily. I feel like the harder part is getting it onto the item after you've got it on the transfer sheet. So easy part is done. Let's go ahead and line this up now with where we want it to be. Let's see. That looks pretty centered, right? Go ahead and set that down. You can also kind of mark your placement, like with a pencil, something like that. If you want to make sure that it is exactly even. You don't have to just eyeball it like I'm doing right now.
said you can separate the words and put the circle in the middle.
Yeah, you can definitely do that too. I already laid this down, so it's too late for that. But we will keep that in mind for next time. And that's a great call. Hey, look at that. Oh, missing the M. There. Oh, still no. Tell me too, guys, what is your favorite side? Do you guys like the softer side or the harder side when you're squeegeeing? Let me know. There we go.
Oh, Ashley said you can put it on the inside top as well.
Yep, definitely could.
Kimberly likes the softer side.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to just try the softer side and see how that does for us. There we go. Perfect. Huh.
Oh, top.
I know, Jesse. You just got to take your time with it. This is really one of those fine crafts. It is very forgiving, as you guys have noticed. So I've been able to mess it. No, if you go fast, you're gonna tear it. And then if like the words don't transfer like that, then it's torn, Jesse.
Ashley said she's gonna bring you a squeegee that's much better than the one you have, and it has her logo on it.
I would love that, Ashley. Feel free to bring me any tricks and tools you have. And yes, I was wondering if it was a squeegee, or if like I just thought I had it at one point and I lost it, because maybe it is the squeegee. All right. I will tell you, this is not the one I got from my Ninja Transfer friends. This is a different one. So look at that. We got it to stick. There's just this tiny bit of sticker over here. Gone. Okay, cool. So now that's done. The last part of this, we'll go ahead and add our foam and make our little gift box. And that'll be it. So let's just see how all this worked out. So now we have a box as well with foam, which is available on the site again. So you can stock up on all of these now and just have them ready to go. That way when the glasses come back into stock, that's all you need. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how this works.
Yeah, I'm following the scoop over here.
Sorry?
No, so Ashley asked if it was Danny that snorted. And then Kimberly said I rubbed too hard with the hard side and tore my wrap.
Oh no. Yeah, that soft side might be the way to go. Maybe it is just the actual, whatchamacallit, the actual squeegee. Maybe I just need a better one. But yeah, guys, look how easy this was to customize. So now you have a full set here. And I have to say, this looks like a pretty awesome set. So it's going to come with the decanter. It'll have the glasses. It's got your foam. And then it's got your customized lid, too. Look at that. But yeah, so pretty easy to customize all this with UV DTF. Definitely recommend it, especially on those quick jobs where you just need to get something out, in a timely fashion. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on this. We're going to have a whole different live for you next. We'll teach you how to work with some of these same products, but in a different way. So please check us out. We'll be on Instagram and TikTok in about 10-ish minutes or so. Any other words from you guys?
Stay